Hello and welcome. Today we're going to explore something deeper than vocabulary, deeper than grammar, deeper than pronunciation. Today we're going to talk about your brain. Because English learning does not happen in books, it does not happen in apps, it does not happen in rules. It happens inside your brain, quietly, slowly, and continuously. Many learners feel frustrated because they believe they're not talented at languages. They believe their memory is weak. They believe their brain is not built for English. But neuroscience tells us something very different. Your brain is not fixed. It is not limited. It is not static. Your brain is plastic. That means it changes, it adapts, it rewires itself based on what you do repeatedly. Language learning is not about intelligence, it is about neural training. When you understand this, your entire relationship with English changes. Take a slow breath. Relax your shoulders. Learning works better when the nervous system feels safe. Now, let's begin. Your brain learns language the same way it learns music, movement, and habits. Through patterns, not rules. Through repetition, not memorization. Through experience, not explanation. Every time you hear English, neurons in your brain activate. At first, these neurons fire weakly. They are uncertain. They hesitate. But when the same sound patterns repeat, those neurons begin to connect. This connection is called a neural pathway. The more a pathway is used, the stronger it becomes. This is not theory. This is biology. Fluency is not a talent. It is a well-trained neural network. Now let's talk about something important. Your brain does not learn language all at once. It learns in layers. First, it learns sound recognition, then rhythm, then patterns, then meaning, then expression. Many learners try to skip the early layers. They rush to grammar. They rush to speaking. They rush to perfection. But the brain cannot skip stages. When early sound pathways are weak, speaking feels stressful. Listening feels exhausting. That is not failure. That is biology. Now let's talk about plasticity. Neuroplasticity means your brain reshapes itself based on use. If you practice English once a week, those neural connections weaken between sessions. If you practice English calmly and consistently, those pathways strengthen and stabilize. Short, frequent exposure builds fluency faster than long, stressful study. Your brain prefers regular signals, not intensity. This is why shadowing works so well. Shadowing activates auditory processing areas, motor speech areas, timing and rhythm networks, memory consolidation circuits at the same time. This simultaneous activation is rare and powerful. When you listen and speak together, your brain links sound directly to movement. No translation layer, no analysis delay. This is how children acquire language, not by thinking, by experiencing. Now, let's slow down. Think about how your brain reacts when you are stressed. Stress tightens attention. It narrows perception. It blocks learning. Your brain shifts into survival mode. Language learning requires the opposite state. It requires curiosity, relaxation, openness. When you practice English calmly, your brain releases neurotransmitters that support learning. Dopamine for motivation, acetylcholine for attention, and reduced cortisol, the stress hormone. This is not psychology. This is neuroscience. When learners say, "I know English, but I can't speak," the issue is often nervous system activation, not knowledge. Your brain may know the language, but your nervous system doesn't feel safe using it. Calm repetition rewires this response. Now let's talk about listening. Listening is not passive. Your brain actively predicts sounds before they arrive. When accents, rhythm, or speed differ from expectation, prediction errors occur. At first, this feels confusing, but prediction error is not bad. It is how learning happens. Each time your brain hears unfamiliar English, it updates its internal model. Over time, prediction becomes more accurate. Understanding improves naturally. This is why exposure matters more than explanation. Now let's talk about memory. Rote memorization activates short-term memory systems. These fade quickly. Fluency relies on procedural memory, the same system used for riding a bicycle or typing. Procedural memory is built through repetition and rhythm. Shadowing feeds this system directly. You don't remember English, you perform it. This is why learners suddenly speak better without knowing why. The brain has automated the process. Now let's talk about mistakes. From a neuroscience perspective, mistakes are learning signals. When the brain detects mismatch, it adjusts neural pathways. Avoiding mistakes slows learning. Safe, low-pressure practice accelerates it. Your brain needs feedback, not judgment. Now let's bring this together. Effective English learning strengthens auditory motor circuits, reduces stress responses, builds procedural memory, enhances rhythm recognition, increases neural efficiency, all without conscious effort. This is why calm, daily listening and shadowing works better than intense study. Your brain prefers predictable, gentle input. Now let's anchor confidence. Your brain is designed to learn language. It has done it before. It can do it again. Age does not stop plasticity. Stress slows it. Consistency strengthens it. You are not late. You are not behind. You are learning. Now slow your breathing again. You are training your brain, not fighting it. Each listening session strengthens pathways. Each repetition deepens fluency. Each calm moment builds confidence. Your English is not stuck. It is forming. Quietly, gradually, naturally. Now let's close gently. You don't need to understand neuroscience to benefit from it. You only need to practice in ways your brain recognizes. Listening, repeating, relaxing. That is enough. Your brain is adapting, even when you don't notice it. Thank you for listening today. I'll see you in the next session inside the Shadowing English Room.